Welcome back, man. Episode 108 of Brick Shots with Billy Antonio. Matt's finally made his way back. Me and Chris were rocking the real hardcore bald looks this week. Antonio looks amazing. How you doing, dude?
I'm good, bro. I told you, man, it's one of my favorite times of the week. I get to talk to my best friend. I get to unwind. I think about like stupid ass shit at work. None of that. I just come here to talk about sports with my friends, bro. It's fun. Chris, what that chicken taste like?
Chicken.
Delicious.
Chicken.
Oh,
What's delicious taste like?
Butterfly
nicely
chicken.
seasoned.
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was over my face?
Billy, did you do that?
No.
I answered. He said, "What is that?" I said, "Chicken," and I was fucking got punched in the face.
It was my mental. My fault.
Dude, that's
Matt.
cool. I'm trying to find out.
That
How to
shit
do
is
that.
cool.
That shit was dumb.
Speaking of dodging shit, Matt, how you doing?
I broke a Dodge today, actually. So
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Billy.
Let's get
How
into
you
it. We're
doing,
starting a little later than usual, but we got a light show, but a fun show.
Hey, motherfucker. I said, how you doing? Shit.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Shit, you already know. Just hanging out. We go to Iowa in a couple days, so that'll be cool.
yeah, to do what?
The
Does
fuck
he
you
raise
ever
him
do in
white?
Iowa, Billy? Drink beer and eat corn the long way?
Well,
Be
I
with
always
you.
eat corn the long way, Chris. So that's
Billy eats corn from the inside out.
tried a couple times. Now, yeah, it's just to visit Brady's family and just see how they're doing. Look at some houses and whatnot.
I was confused on what the fuck Matt was doing. I was trying to see. Drink your beer like a fucking
So-
man. All
So
right.
waste management. I paid $50 for this koozie. I'm gonna fucking use it.
Jesus.
Why the
$50
Why
for
the fuck would you pay for a waste management koozie?
Because I went there and I was drunk.
Like
the
the
waste
trash.
Explain why you paid $50 for it.
Why did you go to the trash place drunk?
No, the waste management, the golf tournament. It's like
Oh,
you just go there, blackout drunk, and get drug out. That's all you do.
hey,
No, I didn't watch a single stroke, a single fucking swing, a single putt all weekend.
You had me confused as fuck. I'm like, why are you taking out the trash and just
Matt, why did you not go live from that? That would have been awesome.
Because I was drunk, stumbling around in mud.
Okay, I'll just repeat the question, I guess, because you didn't answer it. Why didn't you go live for the fucking Waste Management Open?
Well, you know why I didn't go live? So I was with Josh and Bob and Party of Poopers. They hit 30, and they're just the worst to drink with.
Like Big Bob?
What do y'all
Yeah.
start reliving y'all's younger days and putting on the hoods and shit, or
All right. Well, let's pump the brakes, old shiny dome.
Hey, Billy. With that being said, let's get into it.
All right. Aaron Rodgers got a tackle. We've been saying the Jets, if I was Aaron Rodgers, I would never play behind that offensive line, but they just got Tyron Smith.
So after he say the hood shit, you go to Aaron Rodgers.
That's how we're starting the show off. I'm just trying to get us into.
Can I already butt into this?
Go ahead, Matt. Welcome back.
Did he get a left tackle? Because MetLife tears every single player's ACLs, and Tyron Smith's played like 45% of the snaps the last 5 years. So did he get a left tackle, or did he get a guy that the money just, where the money goes?
There's
not really anything.
Okay, I'll correct my own statement. They are attempting to give
There
Aaron
we go.
Rodgers
All right.
someone to put in front of Aaron Rodgers.
Something like Green Bay never did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he had an O-line. Nothing else.
Tonio, we crush Aaron Rodgers all the time. Is this an okay pickup?
I don't give a fuck about Aaron Rodgers, bro. Now, for Tyrod, when Aaron Rodgers goes on his presidential campaign, yeah, this is an okay offensive line. But Matt is speaking some truth. Everybody that plays at MetLife every Sunday or every other Sunday, they don't make it through a full season.
Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think the only day we don't play is Tuesday now.
NFL's king.
So yeah, I don't know, man. It just depends on health, but that's for every player. So yeah, that's a good pickup. What you think, Chicken? I thought.
I think it's a great pickup for them. It's a huge loss for the Cowboys.
Let's go, Bobby Flay.
Baldy
Bobby
Flay
has nice hair. So
did you call him Baldy Flay or Bobby?
You did.
Oh, my fault, Chris. I thought he called you Baldy Flay.
no, it seems like the Jets are going with the
let's move on.
with the strategy of if everybody stays healthy, we'll be a good team this year, and nobody's going to stay healthy. So it's a great pickup for their Madden rating.
Except for
on Madden.
Aaron Rodgers will be healthy, Chris, because he's going to be on the presidential campaign. Like, why not playing next year?
He did say that he didn't say that he wasn't doing it. He just was like, why would I do that? That's all he just said. He didn't say no. It was funny. But I will say, it's just if you're going to shit on the Jets for getting Aaron Rodgers hurt, they got to do something to try to protect him. And I think Robert Saleh is going to be able to just hang his hat on another season and just be like, hey, I just need some guys to get healthy and I'm going to be all right. And he's just going to ride a 10-year tenure out in fucking New York and just.
That's what Vrabel did.
Yeah, but Vrabel got to a number 1 seed. He lost.
Well, he got there, and then it was like, all right, every player is going to tear their ACL, and then Derrick Henry is going to be out here running with, just nobodies.
Yeah, and then they beat the Patriots, and Tom Brady's last game as a Patriot in New England, so that was something.
Hey, I thought we was told to refrain from breaking that up on this show. We never bring that up again after this point forward. But
oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say you gotta make the rule. You can't just like.
Let me write that down. I'm going to bring that up next week somehow.
Speaking of Brady and the Patriots, as a little side note here, have any of y'all watched that little docuseries on Apple?
Nope.
The GOAT or whatever?
The Dynasty?
The Dynasty. No, I haven't seen it yet, but I have. I just got shit saved up.
It is good.
This morning. Yeah, it was good.
I'm going to watch it now.
But let's go to Keenan Allen getting traded to the Bears for a 4th-round pick. Wait for the Chargers to get off of that contract. It's really expensive. The Bears, it makes me question this for the Bears. If they don't take Caleb Williams, because here lately, I don't know what it is, but I've seen a lot of stuff about Caleb Williams not being this fucking all-talent, fucking no doubt number 1, crazily, everyone loves him and all this stuff. And I'm wondering if he's not.
What happens during draft season?
No, but it's not Andrew Luck. It never wavered really from Andrew Luck. There was the RG3 stuff where you're like, oh, maybe, but you're like, oh, okay, that's a good point.
Yeah, bro. And Drake may probably boosted his stock because they asked him to build a perfect quarterback today, and for running ability or rushing ability, he put the best rushing quarterback.
Daniel Jones?
Nah, his brother in the other part of New York.
Tyrod Taylor?
No. What's the quarter? Josh Allen. He put Josh Allen. So owners seen him say that and was like, oh, he America. Celebrates January 6th on a yearly basis.
But I wonder what Poles is doing because he got an offensive lineman. They traded Moody, but they got Keenan Allen. That's an upgrade. We'll talk about Moody later too, but that's still an upgrade regardless of how you think. But I wonder if they're going to go get Marvin Harrison Jr. and be like, hey, Justin Fields, like we're literally setting this offense up to where if we fail, it's
all traded Fields.
Or excuse me, traded Fields, right? So they're going to put whatever quarterback they take because I don't know if it's necessarily Caleb Williams now was my point. Excuse me. Obviously, they traded Fields. But
because it's crazy, bro. Like they've moved this cucks below me quarterback to maybe being a top 5 quarterback. Bro, is Chicago dumb enough? But he sucks. Is Chicago dumb enough to go get a JJ McCarthy, bro?
Not with the number 1 pick, but if they're sitting at 9 and he's still there.
So what do you get? Why would I get Marvin Harrison Jr. with nobody, like not a surefire starter, like out the gates to throw it to?
Because you've seen how Calvin Johnson played with no quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Or I think the Andre Johnson. You have Moore, you have Keenan, you have Marvin, you have Kmet, you have they signed Swift. You have all these weapons. Maybe their thought is we can put anybody at the quarterback position with all these weapons, and we'll get something out of them.
And maybe that's the thing too. And I know you keep talking about JJ McCarthy, but he did the best game manager we've ever seen. And I wonder if in Chicago, with a defensive head coach, if they're going to be like, "Hey man, we're going to run the ball 40 times a game. Just throw the ball 15 times, and we're going to fucking make this happen."
Andy showed up to the combine. He performed.
JJ only had to throw the ball 8 times, Billy. That's not 15.
Yeah, but that's what I just said with Chicago, with what they're doing with the offense. They're not going to expect you to have amazing throw. They're going to throw fucking 2-yard out routes. Keenan Allen, hey, go in fucking single coverage and just make a better catch than the defender's going to make a jump for the ball. Is what I'm just spitballing. Obviously,
there's no way they don't take Caleb. If they don't take Caleb Williams, that fucking stadium's going to be burned down, and all the executives are going to be ran out of town with pitchforks by that fan base.
Well, the draft's going to be in Detroit, so it's going to erupt. So
they're going to be so excited. But that's what I'm saying with the Caleb Williams thing. Like, because if they get Jaden Daniels, I don't think it's going to – if they get Drake May, I don't think it's going to be like we're acting like you go from Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is fucking Matthew Stafford or Andrew Luck or Joe Burrow. Like, Caleb Williams isn't necessarily that guy. As far as consensus go.
Caleb was great, but we seen him get outplayed in a couple games last year, and I'm just like,
well, he was having to put up fucking 50 points to win the games, though, Tonio.
Yeah, so was the quarterback that outplayed him. He's still up.
But USC's defense was nothing, literally nothing.
Yeah,
and even when he's in Oklahoma, that's Lincoln Riley's thing is like, hey, the defense has no idea what's going on. We're just gonna try to put up 50 and hope that fucking works.
That's a lot of schools, Billy, with a lot of good quarterbacks that was trying to put up as much as they could. I don't care. That sounds like an excuse. All right.
No, I'm just
to be the clear cut number 1. You got to show me, because the best quarterback last year was the one who got beat in the championship. That was Michael Penix. Michael Penix was the best quarterback last year.
Well, but see, you can if you're going off by throws, okay. But if you're going off stats, it was Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels is doing what I think the modern NFL quarterback is going to do, which is run around and run the ball when they need to.
Can I just add that Penix had the best talent at the wide receiver position to throw to as well? That also, he does throw the ball very well, but that plays a huge part into it as well.
Yeah. So if I'm at number 1 Chicago, I was like, hey, Michael Penix did great with talent around him. I'm finna get him Keenan Allen starting off the gate. Boom. Or they don't take him, because Michael Penix will still be around at night.
Yeah.
I'm sure. You don't take that, Matt? You don't take Michael Penix?
No. You want to know why? He's 25 years old.
Yeah. I think Justin Fields is 25.
Brandon Weeden?
Well, Brandon Weeden was 27.
27, yeah.
Hey,
that
doesn't matter.
That's ancient.
Doesn't matter.
I think Lamar has fucking 2 MVPs and he's 25.
Yeah. And I will say, Caleb Williams is 23. JJ is the youngest quarterback in this draft of like the top 5 or 6
Joe Burrow
guys.
was 23 too, though.
Yeah, well, how's that turned out? 1 season and 4 torn ACLs?
Got to a Super Bowl. Are you fucking high, Matt? It doesn't.
Yeah, 1 season? Did he win it?
Who did you say?
Did he win it?
Who we talking about?
No, Joe Burrow. No, he didn't win the Super Bowl, Matt.
All right, thank you.
I don't know how many times we're going to have to argue the same fucking point. I know you're missing a lot of shows. Not every team every year wins the fucking Super Bowl unless you're fucking Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady.
Hey, are you talking to me like I'm fucking Chris right now? Because I'll leave.
Because that's what you're acting like. Dude,
No.
Joe Burrow got the Cincinnati fucking Bengals.
I didn't say he wasn't good, but he's
Chris,
not the
I
best.
don't know why you're catching these strays today, bro. He called you.
If I draft a fucking 23-year-old quarterback and gets me to a fucking NFC, AFC title win on a rookie contract, yes, that is a success.
Yeah, that's a success, but he's no longer on it. And that team is dumping talent like no other.
Chicago, we just talked about how much they're rearing up. What are you talking about?
All they did was lose their running back, Matt.
Who?
Chicago.
The Bengals? No, big old D tackle is now in Detroit. They're starting corners in Tennessee.
Oh, we're talking about the Bengals.
Yeah, no. But what I'm saying is that, that's in a perfect storm. You go to the Super Bowl on a rookie quarterback deal because your money's everywhere else but the quarterback. But he didn't win it.
So that's not successful.
Nope. Because now he's getting paid $200 million because he did it on his rookie contract, and they just lost like 4 or 5 starters.
Okay, so let's say this year they get back to a Super Bowl. It's still not a success, even if they lose?
If miraculously they go to a Super Bowl, then we can revisit this, but they're not.
No, again, I'm saying we're fast-forwarding in the future. The Cincinnati Bengals are in the Super Bowl. Are you not saying that is a successful fucking quarterback or a successful team?
If they win it.
So you have to win it.
Well, now that I'm paying you $300 million, you better bring me something.
Let me ask you this, Matt, and we can get off of it. Mike Tomlin, every year, winning season. Don't win the Super Bowl every year. Winning season, though. Is he
put that on the GM. Very successful. Put that on the GM.
So, I get to the Super Bowl.
Actually, wait. Can I pause? Can I add an asterisk? Mike Tomlin might be fucking losing it bringing in Russell Wilson. So it depends. If he gets a winning season this year, he's the greatest. If they lose, Mike Tomlin, get him fired and never hire him anywhere else.
For one bad year?
Maybe Mike Tomlin is the NFL's version of Mike Jackson, and the Steelers just need to go find their Steve Kerr.
It's Mark Jackson.
He's been keeping that seat warm for too long.
Jackson.
No, but
where the fuck did I get Mike from?
We're talking about Mike Tomlin.
Michael Jackson? I don't know. Either way, let's move on, Billy, because Matt's drunk already. That Koofy got some extra liquor in it.
So we'll keep on receivers, and we'll go back to the Jets. We should have probably done the Jets both. Mike Williams is leaving the Chargers, and he had a visit to the Jets, I believe today. It might have been yesterday. And that's another pass catcher that's probably going to be the best receiver on that Jets team.
No, they're building the all IR team. Garrett Wilson's the best wide receiver on that team.
Oh shit, he is.
Yeah, I would rather have Garrett easily.
Yeah.
Well, he's younger too, yeah.
I think Mike Williams has played more than 10 games twice in his career.
Yes. The one time I picked him up in fantasy, he played all season.
I'm just be real with you, Bill. MetLife, New Rutherford, nice city. But
no, it's not. It's a fucking wasteoid of a place.
He's played over 10 games the last 4 years.
Oh, fuck you.
You think about Jersey as a whole. New Rutherford, beautiful.
Oh, is it like Jersey sucks and it's like New Rutherford? Woo.
Yeah, New Rutherford is where the Mats live.
Hell yeah.
Suburban kids and shit like that. New Rutherford is dope.
I'm pretty sure most of Jersey is white.
Yeah. Maybe. When I was up there, I seen a lot of people look like me, so I ain't really seen too many whites.
Maybe they were just fucking tan. They tan over there.
No.
Yeah.
In Jersey?
Jersey Shore?
Yeah. Jim Tan Laundry. That's
the fake tans.
Yeah, I know Snooki is white all day, tanned or not. I know J-Rock, all of them motherfuckers.
J-Wow.
Whoever the fuck, whatever their name is, I don't give a fuck about the shore. Either way, bro,
T-shirt time.
Getting back to my point, bro. Maybe it's time to relocate. I just don't think it's a winning city, and that's for the whole state of New York. The Bills don't win it either. Like it's bad. It's bad, bro. Like
just keep the Giants, but the other New York teams got to get out of there.
Got to get out of there, bro. Even the Giants, though. The Giants, bro.
Like, in fairness, the Giants haven't been great either.
They're this good every year, and then they'll just randomly win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They're in this spot every season, and then they're like, "Holy fuck, you beat Tom Brady."
They're like a 500 team at best every year, and then just like Matt said, they get into the wild card.
That guy had 7 sacks in one game. What's his name? We don't even know his name, but he's good.
David Tyree catches a ball off his helmet, retires the next day because nobody will sign him.
Hey, that's God's work right there. God was definitely like
JPP gets like 15 sacks, blows his hand off,
and then still got 8 sacks. Like it's just...
I don't know, man.
But here's the thing we can agree on, right? Like before Chris goes, the Jets are trying to help Aaron Rodgers, right? Like they're trying to do the shit that they're like a good franchise is supposed to do. Are they hiring the right people? No. Are they hiring the positions they're supposed to get? Yes.
I mean, we've seen these pictures before.
We've seen it a ton of times. Eagles
with the Jets,
the dream team
with Brett. Fuck you, Favre. Fuck Brett Favre, but they got Brett Favre, brought in the Damian Thomason, like, but still, exactly. Like they gave him what he needed to be good. They just was old as fuck, like Matt said, the IR team. So, but they did it. We hadn't seen it before, so I don't know. Chris, what you think?
I mean, I covered it basically in my first point. It's another guy that'll make their rating go up real high on Madden. They'll be one of the highest rated teams on Madden. But realistically, the guys they're bringing in, they need the help at those positions, like Billy said to his point. But they're not going to last the full season. So they're going to wind up in December. It's going to look like the same team it did last year, just with Rodgers at quarterback.
If he's not on the campaign trip.
Sticking with receivers, Hollywood Brown goes to the Chiefs. I'm actually very excited about this one. I'm gonna let you go first, Tonio.
$7 million. Chiefs wide receiver room not looking as good as it could be. What could Hollywood hurt? Nothing. It's a good sign up for them. He's still fast as fuck. He got the best quarterback in the league. I hate to say it, but he got the best quarterback in the league that can give him the ball where he needed to be. Just for him to drop it, but he can get it to him. I mean,
and I love that you said that he went to the best quarterback in the league because that's a factual statement. Now, I cannot wait to see his stat line because of his 93 catches, 1,000-yard receiving year, Lamar's MVP year, to show you when he was Lamar's number one, what Lamar Jackson could do in the pocket, and then he's going to have a very mediocre year in Kansas City. And we're going to be like, see, he just needed a quarterback to throw him the fucking ball, even when Lamar had better numbers with him, or he had better numbers with Lamar. And that's an argument that I'm waiting for. Obviously, I'm fucking stirring up my own arguments, waiting for them to come down in the future.
How many yards do you have with Lamar that season?
93, 1,000. It's like 1,060 or 1,116 or
91.
He's going for 1,300 yards this season.
Yeah.
He's not going for 13.
He's going for 13.
He's not going.
And if he does, though, I'm saying like I'm also ready to get the fucking the argued back with that.
Listen, Hollywood Brown's stigma is he drops balls, but not at the rate of Valdez-Scantling and Tony and fucking Travis Kelce. Like for whatever reason this year was just like
you can't say that. You can't say that, Matt. He led the league in drops. So don't say not at the rate. Hollywood. He led the league in drops before.
Okay. Yeah, before.
Well,
but he didn't get any targets the last few years. He's got a lot of jug machine. He's been self-reflecting. He's been in a shit place. Now he's out of it. And if Kadarius Toney or Valdez-Scantling got the amount of targets that he got, they would be right up there. It's not even possible.
Well, I think Rashid Rice gets a couple more targets this year than he did last year.
Yeah, he came on very strong.
It took Pat to realize, like, oh, these motherfuckers will not catch the fucking ball, except for in the AFC title game on third down. They were just catching everything.
And this rookie's not even open, but he catches it. So, fuck it.
So everybody understands something. Chris, how you feel about Hollywood?
The Chiefs like to have receivers on their team that can't catch passes, so Hollywood should fit right in that receiver room.
I hate Hollywood Brown when he was like, "You got dogs, use them," and it's like, buddy, you dropped 2 touchdown passes last week. Why is this what you're fucking saying? What are you fucking talking about?
Hey, I guess on the plus side, he's like whatever the lowest off brand is. I'm talking like the value brand that's just in like white and black ink on the label.
Don't say Tyreek. You finna say Tyreek, ain't you?
Yeah.
Are you fucking high?
He's just a burner.
Tyreek's also not just a burner. Tyreek's legs are bigger than every other corner's fucking torsos.
Well, Tyreek was also second in drops last year, so he would fit right back in on the Chiefs as well.
He has Tua's coming in the ball.
His hands are the size of this phone at 5'4".
That was a great stat, though. I didn't know that Tyreek was second in drops. That's kind of bonkers. Because Edelman led the league in drops in year 2, right? Or was that Welker?
That was Edelman. Our last fucking. You keep bringing the shit up, man.
I was just asking.
Hey, we're talking about your glory years half a decade ago, Tonio.
It wasn't a glory year, man. That motherfucker.
Great glory hole.
Half a decade ago, Chris. When was your glory years? Shut up.
His glory hole.
26 years ago.
Yeah.
Hey, but Billy keep bringing that shit up, man. He dropped the fucking 4th down play in his hands for us to get a first down to drive down the field on Tennessee and win. Edelman, just like, man, Tom, this will probably be our last passes. And it was. And he dropped it. What a piece of shit.
Got y'all a better draft pick, man. What a great team player. That's what Belichick preached.
He was also Super Bowl MVP, Chris. You fucking silly goose. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ.
Go ahead.
He's just a bum forever. Like, he didn't.
He is to me.
Shut up, Tom.
I voted for him for Super Bowl MVP against the Rams, too.
Good. That's good.
Who the fuck votes for that?
Everybody.
They put the fucking graphic up on the screen in like the 4th quarter, like, text in your vote to this fucking message.
By then, I'm so drunk, it doesn't matter.
I'm with Matt, Billy. Did I tell you I almost burnt some ribs? Like,
yes.
Yeah, you're cooking on your balcony?
Yeah.
Fell asleep?
Oh, is that the one where you fell asleep and got them the next morning for breakfast and they could barely chew?
I can just see you over just a pile of just bones, just fucking, don't need that.
Yeah.
Just a pile of ash.
Oh, Billy, I gotta send you a picture of, bro. I'm sending you a picture. Remind me, bro.
You got it.
All
right.
Next, Billy?
Christian Wilkins to the Raiders. We'll let Chris go first because he's been sitting there waiting to go last.
It sounds like a defensive coach going for defensive players instead of offensive players like his team needs. Because
he already got Gardner Minshew, cuck.
Oh, yeah, Gardner
Minshew mania.
Bingo.
What ranked quarterback would he be in that division? Just out of curiosity.
Second.
I'm not gonna let you shit on Gardner, Chris. And I think this is before you. I think this is before you came on the show. But Gardner actually played football in college with my little brother. So we can't shit on Gardner. Not on this show.
What'd they call him in the locker room?
I didn't ask. I just know they played together.
They didn't play together.
They did. Gardner took him to national.
You don't got a sweet nickname for him?
I don't know. I can ask him.
Garden hose, garden snake, something.
I think with a name like Gardner, I think that's already your name. It's not like his name is.
When I think of the Raiders, it was more they need a quarterback and they need speed on defense, and getting a D tackle doesn't help your speed.
It can help
his pass rush a little bit.
If I'm having somebody break that off in the line, I got slow corners. They're not going to be out there as long because I'm getting to your quarterback faster.
Hopefully it can help a little bit, but I don't see it being a very impactful move. Raiders are still finished 3rd or 4th in that division.
Okay, what move would have made them finish 1st in the division, Chris?
Kirk Cousins.
That would have made them finish 1st in the division?
Oh, 1st, no, maybe 2nd.
Okay, so they couldn't. Anyway,
Matt, we was arguing pregame for this, man. What tell me about this guy, bro? So I can
hold on. I don't know what this guy's name is, but you said they got slow corners. They got one of the fastest corners in the league. So I'm trying to find his name.
I said they got a slow defense.
I was just throwing corners in. I was assuming that's what he was saying.
All right. Well, we're getting off topic here. We're talking about corners. We're talking about a defense best in the league and probably the funniest guy in the league. One, great for the locker room because he does some funny ass shit on the field in practice. I've seen, from whatever fucking videos I've seen. But he's also a great player. Very good at stopping the run, taking double teams, and that just means more one-on-ones for Mad Max to just fucking tear up offensive tackles. So all around, it's a win-win. You get a funny guy who also needs to be double teamed in the middle, or your running back will never get any yards. Max Crosby's going to win from this the most. I don't know if the Raiders are going to be good, but Max Crosby's going to win.
Oh yeah, see that's going down right there.
All right, so let me tell you why this part of it. The second part's coming. Let me tell you why you're wrong, Matt. He's a good player, you're right, but I don't think he's gonna get my cert. Y'all can hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, what are you gonna bring up stats for a D tackle who stops the run?
Yeah, yeah.
They don't show up in the box score.
It don't matter, bro. I'm talking about the money. $10 million. $82 million guaranteed, man. Fifth highest defensive player in the NFL. So you mean to tell me it's the fifth best defensive player in the fucking league, man?
Yeah, if he can clog up
Matt,
3 offensive linemen at a time, he's worth all of it. If that means Max Crosby's one-on-one, sacking your quarterback every time with the highest pass rush win rate in the NFL, if now he doesn't have any double teams, yeah, that's a win. Give that guy $200 million.
Or at least a little less double teams. They're still gonna have the double max. It's not like they're gonna just be like, oh
yeah, but
yeah, eventually,
Matt, but making me the fifth highest player, I ain't never been in my 5-year career. I've never been first or second team All-Pro. I ain't never been a Pro Bowler. I've never posted double-digit sacks in a career.
Well, it's also Tony, that's kind of
Billy.
hard too. When you got Aaron Donald in there, you got Fletcher Cox has played forever. Like you have these like defensive tackles that are really, really good. It's like being a point guard in the West. It's the same adage. Like, oh, he didn't make the All-Star game. Well, it's like, well, look at the West. I mean, you know.
Yeah. Well, Billy, why he don't got 5 takeaways in 5 years?
5 takeaways. When the fuck do you ever see a D tackle get 5 takeaways? Is a lot for a D tackle. His name's not Vince Wilfork magically appearing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You asked me when I seen it. It was that
Matt keeps bringing up the Patriots. I love it.
I know, bro. But see, he bringing up greatness. He said Vince Wilfork. Big Vince taking fumbles, taking interceptions.
Shout out Texans.
No, Vince was just dead ass tired on every play, and the ball happened to fall near him, and be like, "Oh, I'm about to get some money. People are going to see me on TV."
I'm just saying, I'm not mad at the move, Matt. I'm mad at the money, and I don't think he's worth $82 million guaranteed.
Okay, Tony, let me bring up. I won't bring up any stats or players or whatever, but okay, we brought up the money, right? Like, what else are you gonna do with that money? Like, Oakland's not getting free agents like that. They're not gonna just go spend a fucking shit ton of money. Why not just get somebody that you like, that you know, that your head coach is gonna like? I mean, you know.
Let me add to that. They also don't have a franchise quarterback they're paying. So, like we said earlier, they're gonna have that rookie quarterback or whoever they draft or whatever on that low contract. So spend it elsewhere, and then by the time that guy develops, he's gone. He's old. You put that money now into your quarterback.
I don't know, Matt. 4 years, $82 million.
Perfect. They draft a quarterback in 4 years. They're going to pay him, and Christian Wilkinson is he's gonna be out the door doing stand up at the Laugh Factory.
Nah, he's gonna be telling them like, man, I just got these motherfuckers to pay me $80 million. I only had 3 tackles the whole season. That's what he's gonna say. Billy, who next?
He's not Von Miller. Calm down, Tonio.
Von Miller is pretty fucking funny too.
Met him in real life. He's really short.
Chase Young going to the Saints. Matt, you want to go first?
Yeah, they just threw away $13 million. Next. I don't even know how did they have money to sign him for $13 million. They're like
that was
negative
my
47.
question.
An idea. That's
They were so far above the cap at the start of the season, and then I didn't think they were going to make any moves. So the fact that they got a player that
And they used it all.
Does for them.
They used it all in one guy. Yeah, they restructured like Marshawn Lattimore.
Like they're not competing this year. Just fucking leave them out there, get your book straight, and try to build something next year. What a shitty move.
So I like it. I like the move for Chase Young. So I ain't talking about the Saints. I said for Chase Young. So
he's trash. Terrible human.
Shut up, man.
Okay.
That Detroit hat is nice though. I like that hat.
He kicks puppies.
Allegedly.
Me too. Shit, I kick your dog.
I don't even have a dog.
Exactly. But this is a good year for him, Billy. He got traded to the 49ers. He stayed healthy the entire season. First time ever.
Because he was jogging.
Yeah, well. On that defense.
You ever pull a muscle jogging?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No, sprinting you do.
No, I'm a big man, dude. I jog.
Big. Yeah,
I'm a big guy.
It's hard to get injured when you're.
Every single one of us are big.
Yeah.
It's hard to get injured when you're holding a clipboard.
I've never hurt myself jogging.
I feel like you don't jog.
Do you know what a jog is?
Something that you don't do.
You don't hurt yourself jog unless you step on a rock.
Matt, when's the last time you just did that shit you just did just right there? When's the last time you did
that? 2 days ago. I went for a run. A jog.
Anyway, Bill, I think it's a win-win for the Saints. And the Saints wasn't going to do nothing this year, no way. They're going to re-up on that money next year. If Chase Young, he like Matt said, you can put him out there all year. If he has an incredible season, then you just had Chase Young have an incredible season, and you only paid $13 million. If he has a bad season, you only lost $13 million. And he on a 1-year deal.
Millions and millions and millions.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is a
more
good
than I've ever made in my life.
You don't know, man. You don't know, bro. Show gonna take off. Who next, Billy?
That's almost like if you got $700 million and you only lose 4.5.
Nah, fuck that.
That's a teaser for later.
Yeah, but fuck that. I'm talking shit. Go ahead, Billy. Who next?
The Cardinals get Justin Jones. You were upset about the Christian Wilkins thing, but you put in a
Jay Jones.
Hey, Justin Jones. The Justin Jones move's terrible too.
Don't even know who that guy is. We literally did like pre-show. Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah,
exactly, bro. $31 million for 3 years. But get this, Billy, 26.8 million years guaranteed. What the fuck? Who is Justin Jones? Who? Exactly, bro. Like,
Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee. Apparently,
he
went to North Carolina State.
How nice of a guy he is? Can he play? I'm not paying him to be a fucking sweetheart. I'm paying him to be a DT.
Well, you are paying him to help the community and stuff. That is.
I'll sign Aaron Hernandez if we can resuscitate him. He can go out and catch some touchdowns for me. I don't give a fuck about character or personality off the field.
I like stats a little bit, bro. So out of 76 interior defensive players who played at least 50% of their games,
he was 77.
He was 67th.
That ain't bad. You just got to be better than the slowest guy. When like a bear attacks, you got to trip the slow guy and then run. And he got the money.
I mean, if we say every team in the NFL plays a 43 defense, he's a backup.
And he's not a nose tackle. He's 6'3", 309. He's got like a couple rocks to make him over 300 pounds. He's got like a lead weight in his shoe.
Either way, this is the Cardinals being stupid again. Terrible move. Cardinals that's another team who should just sell.
Hey, you know what? Maybe he plays Call of Duty with Kyler Murray and Kyler convinced him to bring him over. Got to keep your quarterback happy, Tony.
No, Kyler invited him and the GM through a Xbox Live party chat. Told him to sign this guy named Big Wanker 37 on Call of Duty.
All right. Russell Wilson to the Steelers. I'm not happy about this. I think Russ can not establish himself because he didn't play bad last year. I think the Sean Payton thing really wasn't for him. Being coached that way is not for Russ. And I think Pete Carroll to Mike Tomlin, going to a much greater coach, similar kind of personalities. They're both player coaches. Mike's a little more stoic. Pete's a little more like fucking loosey-goosey, but I think that's probably a little I don't think his fakeness is going to frustrate Mike because I'm really starting to think Russell's fakeness is just him being lame as fuck. I don't think it's fake. I think he's just lame, and I don't think that's necessarily. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing for a quarterback. Andrew Luck was also pretty fucking lame.
We seen his girl at the draft, bro. Your girl tells the story about. We see a bit now. Now he got one. He got one now, but she masking that shit. That bro, if he didn't get Sierra, that corniness would be. He'd probably be fucking stomped in the ground in the locker room. So, hey, Russ, stop doing that lame ass shit. She probably be talking crazy to him too. You making me look bad, fucking Subway sandwich eating ass motherfuckers. He probably talk bad to him. This is the best deal though, Billy, because like I told you, bro, Matt was like, well, all you gotta do is get Kenny Pickett to get one more touchdown, and that's just a little bit better. That was Matt. That's verbatim. That's what he said. Well, Kenny
Matt was correct in that though.
How?
They got to the playoffs because Kenny Pickett was just, and Mason Rudolph played for Kenny Pickett, so that was also a plus.
So Matt was incorrect. Mason Rudolph finished. Mason and Rudolph got him there. So, but Russ will get them. Like I said, those 8 touchdowns that Kenny couldn't get, Russ can get 10. at least 10. And it don't matter.
26 last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he got NBA menace fucking Pickens on his team. So Antonio,
that's the key to my argument right there.
The second coming of fucking Antonio Brown over there. So, yeah, it should be straight.
Shout out CT ESPN.
Hell yeah. I probably can get Antonio Brown on the show, dog. But he'd probably call y'all the C of the day.
That's okay. Hey, if I get AB on this show, he can do whatever the fuck.
I just gotta him with a couple of fire up chips and he's in.
But the best thing about it, Billy, he playing for fucking free.
Yeah. Yeah.
1 year, barely $1 million.
That's the second best thing about it, Tonio.
What's the first?
That's the only best thing about it.
The best thing about it is it got Kenny Pickett to request a trade, and he's no longer in the fucking building.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the end of his.
By the way. What a bitch.
Anyways,
end of his NFL career. Matt, let me hear your point.
I've got $10 on this. By September, George Pickens catches an assault charge for beating the shit out of Russell for being fucking lame as fuck. George Pickens is going to just start swinging on this guy.
You know what?
The second he doesn't throw him the ball, he's putting his fist through his face mask. And hopefully he's smart enough to take Russell's helmet off and then beat him with it. But I'm not giving him any ideas.
I'll take that money, Matt, because he played with one of the most street athletes. My fault. He played one of the most street motherfuckers in the game that could have won the Super Bowl to beat the Patriots, and he beat his ass.
Yeah, but that's not a Russ decision to hand him the ball. That's a Pete Carroll.
Nah, that was Russ.
Russ gets to decide who he throws the ball to. He doesn't decide if he's passing or throwing on most downs.
Russ. The way him and Pete Carroll was, hey, I audible. What the fuck are you gonna do to me?
He didn't audible.
No, I'm saying he could have audible. Like,
running back, yeah.
Yeah, he could have just, hey, fuck this. He getting.
But that also shows how much of a bitch Russell is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if Marshawn didn't beat his ass, George probably just gonna sneak this him on Twitter, bro. For real, them motherfuckers gonna be. Cam Newton explained it, bro. He said, man, these motherfuckers in the NFL ain't real gangsters. Like, he was like, it's only a few. Because all that talking and shit, put some hands on it. And then he showed a clip of fucking Trent Williams punching goddamn
Richard Sherman
in the face. Said, that's the fucking gangster. And then a clip of Andre Johnson beating the fuck out of what's his name? Gangster.
Cortland Finnegan, yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't think
Johnson was that scary quiet, too. That just like, I'm not going to say shit all game.
Bro,
yeah,
bro, met Andre Johnson like 3 weeks ago, bro. He was just in a bar, like regular dude. Like, he didn't know he was Andre Johnson. No entourage, just one dude with him. Not even sitting in VIP, bro. Just standing right beside
Why
him.
didn't you go live?
Why are you guys not doing anything cool with these things?
Bro, these people, bro, was in there chilling. What the fuck? I look like, hey, Andre Johnson right
No,
here.
you go up and order a beer and be like, hey, I like them hands you got on you, young fella, or something like that. I don't know.
Damn, look at Matt going into the black vocabulary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
terrible.
he's old. Call him
No,
young
but is
fella.
Oreo going to go over there and son Andre Johnson?
Bro, he was smiling. He was smiling.
Exactly.
Was he?
But he was smart, but I'm thinking like, I know this motherfucker can fight, bro. I really, shoulder surgery, I ain't been in it. That motherfucker kept me, man.
You got your left hand jabbing people.
My ego too high to sue him. I could sue him, but my ego too high. You the one got beat your ass beating the ball by hell no, that wasn't me.
That's the title of the show. Ego too high to sue Andre Johnson.
But who next? But I think we can get to some other subjects because this went longer than I thought it would.
Bryce Huff, I don't give a shit about that unless you guys want to talk about it.
I just make the Eagles better.
Darnell Mooney to the Falcons.
Trash.
Good.
Chris, you the stat man.
Excuse me.
Less than 500 yards last 2 seasons, right?
His last 2 seasons equal the season that he had the 3 years ago.
Before Justin Fields.
Don't matter. And he only had 3 touchdowns in them 2 seasons combined, right?
It was low.
Again, Justin Fields. I don't know how to make that.
I don't care, man. I don't care, bro. Kirk Cousins ain't won shit. He can throw, but he ain't won shit. So
he gets your stats a lot better. I guarantee Darnell Mooney has 1,000 yards this year.
Billy.
Better. I ain't betting.
I'm with you. No, I'm not bad as a handshake.
Oh wait.
Hey.
How do I get down there?
This way, stupid.
Shut up. There we go. All right.
I felt like Sean just now talking to Marlon.
Dude, I'm telling you, I can't. That's my favorite show to watch. I cannot watch it because I just start calling people stupid, man. And I can't do it. I like there's random people like they'll do the most minuscule shit, like, all right, stupid. And I'm just like, that's just mean. Like, I'm just being mean to these people.
That's funny. I bet you a case of Fago though that he don't have 1,000 yards.
I could do that.
All right. This looks weird.
It does. It does. All right, but let's go.
Oh, sorry.
Antonio Popsicle.
Aaron Donald retires. I don't think this is a fucking big deal. That's just me.
What?
He was going to retire last year.
Yeah, that's why it's not a big. Not because he's not good. I'm just saying, like, he was already hinting at it, and it was like the Rams they're not gonna be good for. They'll be playoff bound.
Nope.
They should
Rams
move back to
collapse.
St.
Ain't
Louis.
coming.
They should move back. To
What's
St. Louis.
a rookie D tackle that had a better season than Donald this year? Because Donald taught him everything and was like, "I'm fucking getting out of here next year. It's all on you now." What's his name?
Well, goddamn, Donald's getting fucking blocked by 14 people every fucking play.
Hey,
This one was close to me.
You talking up Christian Wilkins like he's that motherfucker. Donald's out here to take the whole team and the bench and half the fucking attendance in the fucking stadium to block him. And he's not that good. The DT that he raised up as a rookie is better than he was last year. Fuck out of here.
what are you talking about? It took you this long to get engaged in conversations? Chill out.
That's not what he said at all, Chris.
That's not at all what I
Good
said.
player we're talking about.
You would have heard me over that dry ass chicken.
I don't take that Baldy Slay. You ain't gotta take that. Well, you can fucking
Joe Baldwin over here.
I like it, bro, because that means Bobby Brown can get some smoke next year, bro.
Yes. We're with that over here. Every time I hear someone say Baldy, I always think of the Monstars whenever they say, you're all washed up, Baldy. And then MJ gets really upset. Baldy. And it's the best.
Kobe Turner, that's his name.
Not
the Rams D tackle rookie. You guys should probably watch some more football.
Man, you just had to fucking Google him.
Yeah, I didn't know his name.
So Tonio put this in the notes, so I'm going to send it right to you. Saquon's daughter takes a shot at the Giants. What was that about?
So Saquon did a welcome to Philly video that posted. Like he did, like he was just walking around Philly and his daughter was with him. And his daughter was like, so that means we get to win now? And it was just like the kids say the darndest thing, but it was on like NFL Network and shit, bro. So everybody was like, so yeah.
Yes.
His daughter, yeah, his daughter really took a shot at the Giants organization, and it was kind of like a clap back to Tiki.
Oh
You
yeah.
know? Yeah. But his daughter did it, and then we got kids, so I feel like it was like one of them things where she was listening when she wasn't supposed to be, but she just let it come out like, yeah, we suck over here in New York, Dad. And she just said it on camera. So I thought that was dope. I thought that was kind of dope, bro.
No, cool.
I also seen somebody from the Ravens got traded, and Lamar was poking fun at Tiki, and he was like, hey, you dead to me. You dead to us. To the players.
Yeah, when he went to the game. I didn't know that that's what it was, because I mean I knew they were just fucking around because Gino's like a big time locker room guy over there.
Yeah,
but I didn't know that. That makes the tweet way better though.
It does, bro. That does. Let's move on to baby football, baby.
So hey, I'm gonna take it to the baseline and we'll close out with that.
Huh?
I'm gonna take it to the baseline and then we'll close out with that.
Oh, well, before you go to the baseline, we want to talk about Shohei getting robbed.
Yes, you want to send it to the baseball expert, Chris?
Yeah, because I feel like he had something to do with it.
So Shohei has an interpreter, and basically
it's interpreter the whole time in the MLB, right?
As far as I understand it, yeah. And this interpreter has a gambling problem. So Shohei paid off his gambling debt initially. From what I saw, it was 2 checks of $500,000, so $1 million total, if I understood the article right. And then this interpreter wound up stealing another $4.5 million from him to pay off further debt that he accumulated with what do y'all call an illegal sports bookie? I don't know exactly what they're called because I don't do gambling, but
just a bookie.
Whatever the fuck they're.
Just a bookie.
No, it's an illegal one though because it's in California. They're not.
No, all bookies are illegal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So he was
you don't just go to a guy. That's not
a felonious bookie.
Yeah, he was with a bookie in California and racked up apparently a few million in debt and then jacked $4.5 million from Shohei. So
the worst part about this is that $4.5 million is more than Shohei will make the next 10 years. And then his $750 million will kick in after that.
Damn, if the fucking interpreter could have just waited 10 years just to
4.5, he would never have noticed. Oh, what the fuck? Did I buy a new doghouse?
Was this a white guy?
Bookie. Oh my god.
Shohei?
No, it's an interpreter.
But he loves his dog.
Like Shuhei Ipei or some shit.
Oh, they gonna kill his ass over there. You gonna tell him
what is it? The Yakuza?
Yeah, they gonna.
We should get a member on here.
They're gonna fucking kill the shit out of him.
We should talk street politics. Turn this into No Jumper, but for the Yakuza.
I ain't talking to the motherfucker, man. That be at the house. I say the wrong shit.
Dude, we could turn this into like a sports show jumper. Just get Antonio Brown on here. Just get these.
Bruh.
All right.
Antonio
Hey,
Brown on here giving
CTESPN, why'd you pull your dick out in the pool?
She told me to.
Hey.
You're at a hotel with a pool slide.
Why'd you throw furniture out of the 32nd floor window? I was moving.
I think the best thing about that pool is it was not a nice hotel. Whatever the fucking pool.
No, it was like a Motel 8 with like a little tiny diving board, and Antonio Brown like just happened to be there. Like bought the continental breakfast and just went to the pool.
Bro.
Does Motel 8 even leave the light on for you, or they just tell you to fuck off?
That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to turn the light on.
Got to pull the dick out to do that.
You know, when it's dark, you're just hands along the wall trying to find the switch.
Oh,
Got it. But then he found out he shouldn't have turned that light on.
Billy drunk as fuck up there.
Dude, no, I'm laughing too much. I'm like losing my buzz because it's so funny. Real fast.
Gentlemen, report to the baseline. To the baseline!
hey, can you imagine if AB played for Coach Carter? Well, that would be a fucking movie right there.
Why are we inadequate? Hell, I don't know. Tell me. It would be bad.
Because y'all don't give me the fucking ball, that's why.
It would be bad.
Because you run passes in practice, and I should just hold the ball. All right, Tonio. First, let's talk about this LeBron James, JJ Redick podcast. Let's get to something not funny. I got to stop laughing.
What about it, Billy? The shit is great. It's gonna be a refreshing ass. You said let's talk about it, didn't say nothing about it. It's just gonna be a refreshing ass, strictly basketball podcast. No talking about this player better, that player better. This shit literally giving me and you the keys to go be college coaches and then come to the NBA. They basically just running down the NBA game, wasn't got to like the greats and all that shit. I'm hoping that they do it because they already shot episode 2, but it ain't aired out yet. But the way it is, I'm hoping like if LeBron can't make it to a recording, that JJ get like a Pop or a Coach K or something like that. One of these coaches just to talk basketball.
Darko.
If you into just basketball, like hey, Michael Jordan the best, Kobe the best, LeBron the best. This is for you, bro. And it's really good for those AAU players that need to know how the game goes. So like,
okay,
hey man, yeah, bro. Like it's like, all right, well, I got JJ Redick. I don't care how you feel about him. He played 15 fucking years in the NBA, and he was a starter most of those years, and he put up numbers until his end of the year. I know Matt want to say something about him because we got
great in his role.
No, I just thought about something funny from the one clip I seen where LeBron was like, if we call one play, there's some players in this league that don't know how to do it if we say do it on the other side.
Yeah,
but what if that entire time JJ was that guy? They made him go draw it out, and he's just sitting there like, yeah, LeBron, yeah.
So, and this is what happened to let me know JJ wasn't that guy because you keep watching. You got to think about JJ had a crazy lineup of coaches, bro, that he played for. Starting with Coach K. Like, you're not playing stupidly in fucking Duke. Like, Coach K wasn't having that bullshit, bro. Like, so,
well, he also has.
Go ahead, Billy.
Oh, my bad, Tony. Go ahead.
And as the wing, one of the main wing players on every team he played for, you got to know how to flip that play because if you don't, then you just on the island. JJ wasn't getting to the basket like that.
Yeah.
So
JJ wasn't even dribbling.
Well, but also for a wing guy, he moved a lot to go set up a 3-point shot.
Yeah, like and breaking out because it's really dope because the shit they talk about, like LeBron talked about when Bron said you can't flip the plays and shit like that. LeBron talked about JJ and fucking LA.
Orlando.
How I used to LA because LA JJ probably was the best. The Clippers JJ because think about it, Lob City, he was Lob City JJ. So either he's spotting up taking the tray or he's setting up Blake Griffin or fucking DeAndre Jordan to fucking dunk on somebody. So they showed them plays where they ran the pick and pop with JJ a lot. Yeah. And how successful it was because, yeah, of course, I got a heater. JJ had a heater on him, so I can't leave him. And he was showing Bron and they were breaking it down. It was like, see, you got this bid that's going to follow you. Boom, wide open, DeAndre Jordan to the rim. Or you got the bid that's going to shade back and his your man going to get caught on the screen. Boom, wide open 3. Or he was like, you got the bid, DeAndre Jordan. You pass it to him, slip screen to fucking Blake Griffin for an easy dunk, bro. So it's just really breaking down basketball, but they show the clips within. So it's kind of refreshing. Like I said, it's cool to learn about the game of basketball. So when they out there looking dumb as fuck, you can finally see what the fuck they doing. And I think LeBron took like a lot of shots at Darvin Ham because he was like, shit that burn me up. Shit that burn me up. Now we got a coach. What if we turn the ball over 8-9 times? You want me to go for a 2 for 1? Why am I rushing down here if we ain't scored in 2 or 3 minutes? We done turn the ball over 3 times in a row. Now you want me to rush a shot? Nah, that's stupid. Then he was like, and the thing I don't get in the NBA, why the fuck if we running something and it's working, will we go away from it? Make them stop.
Yeah, he was like, run that bitch every single fucking time down the court if we score until they stop it.
Well, hold on. Let me real fast before I get into the actual plot itself, because LeBron notoriously in watching those Heat finals against the Spurs, where he should have just backed down Tyler Bonner and Thiago Splitter should have just backed them down to the rim every fucking time, but he didn't, and he was passing it out to a better shot. I will say to a better shot, but they were not stopping him going to the rim, and he just didn't stop. So I hate that he's saying that when we've seen him not. I mean,
so I think he was speaking from a older, wiser player because you got to think about where he is now from when he was there.
No, that was now, 12 years ago. I'm with you, yeah.
And he was like, a lot of people be saying shit, but they don't understand what's going on in the game. Like, I know if I bat this person down, that help already coming. So if the help crash, why wouldn't I already push it to this dude instead of getting him a last second shot to shoot? Let me get him a shot where he can get in and shit. We try to rebound.
No, I'm with you. Like I said, he did pass the better shot. But also I want to say JJ too, for like people who just act like because he's obviously he's not one of the best players of all time or any of that stuff. But he's also one of the only dudes. He's talked about it with Coach K, like his freshman and sophomore year, where he was like, I don't think Coach K is going to let me play because he didn't give a fuck. Like, he didn't do the things that you're supposed to do as a fucking superstar player. And he was like, I thought I was going to be kicked off the team. So he was like, I sit on the couch and I fucking it was ball forever. So I think that's another thing where JJ gets a lot of credit for, especially talking about the game of basketball, where it's like, he is in a position to where like, oh, I have to pay attention to what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Then you have LeBron, arguably the smartest basketball player we've ever seen. But let's get Smith. He was so mad. Oh my God. I remember, Matt, I was in the galley during that finals game. It was just me and fucking Good, I think. And I was just fucking losing my fucking mind. And it was just me and her. And I was just so fucking bad. Anyway, sorry. So in the notes, it says Sun signed it Heat. I don't know what that means.
You stupid.
That's
Sun signed IT.
Why didn't you capitalize IT?
Why do I need to capitalize IT? Why would
it says it.
But why would they sign somebody called it, bro?
Because he's him.
Okay, then what's he then? What does that mean?
It.
He? So IT he. Fine. Okay, hold on. Let me reread the notes that Tony put in here. Sun sign IT he. All right.
Oh, we got some breaking news.
What's this?
Draymond Green's about to get suspended again. He got into it with Desmond Bain and benches cleared after Grizzlies coach Taylor Jenkins was knocked to the ground.
By Draymond?
I don't know if it's exactly by Draymond. It could just be from the scuffle. I'm sure there's.
Can we cut to the live stream?
No, Matt, we don't have the funds for that.
Oh, okay.
We also would get taken down, I think, immediately for the NBA saying, hey, you can't use that.
I'm watching the ad. I'll let you know if it shows who knocked him down.
You on YouTube?
No, ESPN.
But, Tonio, the Sun citing IT, that doesn't do anything.
I mean, I was just happy that IT went from nothing, trying to sign with the G League to getting a 10-day to the Suns. And the Suns kind of trash. To have all that, they kind of ass, bro.
Tonio, why do you think that is? I have a fast answer. KD.
Why KD, bro? I don't be wanting to say KD.
Because Devin Booker, right, an amazing player. I'm not saying KD is trash. I'm saying KD does not. We've seen it 100 times. If he has to be the fucking guy, he can't do it. In Golden State, he didn't have to be the guy. He was the best player on the court, but he did not carry the same weight that Steph and Clay were carrying, and even a Draymond had to carry. All he had to do was score his fucking 20 shots, 25 shots a game, and they were going to fucking be – go ahead, Chris.
Isn't that Devin Booker every year his career? The only time he was good was when Chris Paul ran the shit.
Yes.
Otherwise, he's been just a scorer, which is the same thing KD's been.
Yes, but younger players, especially younger players, are way too soft. And when Chris Paul holds you accountable, you think he's just an old, mean man. And when
Draymond held KD accountable, he cried and wanted traded.
And yes, and left. That's what I'm saying. That's the point. And then even because I can't say it's a Bradley Beal's point because
Bradley Beal can't stay fucking healthy, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. He can't stay healthy, but he's also the pressure is different when you're expected to win as opposed to when you're in Washington and they're just like, hey, Bradley, just please score 35 points a game and hopefully we'll do okay.
We'll get some fans in here.
Yeah.
Washington is bad too. Went to a game up here, bro, and to get people to be there, bro, they threw like a whole fucking Rick Ross was there like after the game.
Zephon Dawn was there? Damn.
And he was just doing shit from like 2009. He wasn't even doing no new shit. And I'm like, God damn, how down bad is Washington and get fans in the seat. House was packed though. And I didn't even know that shit. I ain't see it on the ticket or nothing. I guess the people in the city knew. Like Rick Ross out here. But that's what he was there for.
All right, Tony, I'm gonna flip it to some randoms and I'm gonna go around the board, but I'm gonna start with you.
Go to Matt. Oh.
No, I'm gonna just take it easy, dude. God.
My fault, bro. Matt he gets really quiet when you talk about the National Black Association.
Well, he's starting to watch this week, so hey. Tonio, the Sixers are 6th in the East right now. Do we see them increasing that seed before the end of the season?
Nah. Joel ain't coming back. Not before the playoffs. They might drop
James can get them a higher seed.
Who?
James Harden.
He's with the
James
Clippers.
Harden don't play with the Sixers, bro.
Fuck. Who did
you don't watch basketball here? What the fuck?
No, I'm hammered. Not James Harden.
Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey.
Hey, you don't think Julius Erving is going to help them get to the playoffs this year? What about Allen Iverson? I hear he's pretty good.
Well, so Maxey signed that big contract, and he was supposed to be the third guy. Him being the second guy, you don't think he can get him a couple more wins? They're only 3 games out of the 4th seed.
Nah, I don't think so, bro. I just don't.
Okay, Matt, your Pistons are not the worst team in the East. Do you think they will be the worst team at the end of the season?
No.
In the East, not in the NBA.
No.
Right.
I
Gotta be the
think
Wizards.
it's when all the rest of the teams are tired. This is when like our young legs come in and like now it's like the beginning of the year is like, yeah, you're young and talented, but like you should win a few. But those were all veteran rested teams beating the shit out of us. A little more season. And now it's just like, we've got bounce for days. We can do this. You're like fucking 35. You're signing guys to 10-day contracts. And they're just going to, and we also got Taj Gibson, who's going to be our de facto head coach because Monty Williams fucking sucks. So
No, take it easy. Hold on. I'm not giving up on Monty yet.
I gave up almost instantly.
Well, you're silly.
We didn't win.
Chris.
The Rangers won a World Series. They had more wins until like New Year's or something, whatever it was. Chris pointed out 13 times.
Tonio, the Spurs.
Skip,
Or no.
skip Chris.
Skip.
Chris, the San Antonio Spurs are the worst team in the West. Do you think Wembanyama is a bust? Can you call it already?
I don't think he's a bust. I think he's a young player, and young players don't succeed in the modern NBA.
Do you think next year they'll make the playoffs?
Fuck no.
In 2 years, will they make the playoffs?
In 2 years, if they have another draft and get him another viable player to start alongside him, yeah, I think they'll be around that 10 seed, 9 seed spot in the play-in game, sure.
Pop's got one holder.
Tonio, are the Lakers going to play in a play-in game this year?
Absolutely.
Fuck. I'm hoping the Suns.
I hate it. I hope
Yeah.
not, but I think so, bro. I mean, as long as the fucking what's the name? As long as the fucking Nuggets stay in fucking second, I don't want them to. Because we'll beat the Warriors, bro. Now we the fucking 7th seed. Woo!
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm
White.
with you on that.
Somebody call Taiwan and get the white. That's the only way we can survive, goddamn it. We get like. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say the next question is the Clippers. Are we going to take them seriously this year? Let's go to Chris. I'm gonna skip you, Tonio. Chris, is that a no?
That's a hell no.
Damn.
No. Because they got playoff James Harden, they got crippled Kawhi, and they got way off P. I mean, who in that lineup scares me for the playoffs?
Bro, I think like a game or two ago, only person played was Paul George. Russ was out.
Yeah.
Hurt hand. Kawhi hurt back. James Harden hurt beard. It was, bro, like, it's just shit. I don't know.
It's a little tangled. He's like, fuck, I can't play tonight.
Yeah.
All right, last question. Tonio, I asked you maybe about a month, maybe 2 months ago, if the Timberwolves can keep that number 1 seed in the West, and you said no. They're 1 game out of it right now. They're the number 3 seed technically.
1.5.
I'm looking at the standings right now, man.
Oklahoma's 48-20. Minnesota's 47-22. Half game from the win column, 2 games or 1 game from the loss column. A half plus 1 is 1.5, Billy.
Well, I'm looking at 47-20 on the Thunder. They must have just won in the fucking last 20 minutes that I've had this pulled up. So excuse the fuck out of me.
That's what I'm
getting
with, Billy.
I'm glad you explained math to me, though.
Tony,
Tonio,
you said you're hammering. I'm just trying to help you out.
no, you're not. Fucking, they're a game and a half back from first place. Can they get to the number 1 seed? A game and a half. I mean, you're acting like they're like 6 games back.
But it's like 13 games left. They know they're making the playoffs. If they want any chance, because Carl ain't coming back for the playoffs. They keep saying, but he tore his meniscus and he's soft. So they're gonna sit Ant soon, and they're just gonna lose.
They're just gonna lose. That's it.
Gentlemen, report to the baseline. To the baseline!
Man.
All
It's
right.
that time of the year, Matt. I'll take over for Drunk Billy. It's that time, Matt. I don't know what y'all doing over there, but spring ball time, baby. Billy,
Go ahead.
how we feeling? What teams are we? What spring games are y'all watching? What team are you excited for going into this season?
Can I go ahead and answer that?
No, I'm not.
No one's watching spring games, but there was a regular season game at 6 a.m. this morning, and then they're going back into spring training. So that's cool.
He's talking about college football, not baseball, which is why I won't be watching any spring games either. But I'm with you, Matt.
Yeah, let's be more specific. Also, actually, I can go back and say that. Everything but they played a regular season game still applies. No one's watching that shit.
Some people's watching, bro. Some people's gonna throw a concert during their spring ball, have a halftime show and everything. It's gonna be pretty dope, I'm sure. Feel like Lil Wayne will do their halftime show, so that's gonna be interesting.
Colorado,
your favorite team, your sleeper team. But you can answer the second part of the question, Matt. Other than Michigan, who are you excited to see?
Not really excited, but kind of excited, but more interested in how Kalen DeBoer is going to handle being in charge of Alabama.
Ooh, that's good.
Billy, who you got? I know Chris gonna say just Texas, bro. Like,
good morning.
Honestly, because the easy answer is Colorado, so I'm not going there. This may be
an easy answer.
This may be a silly pick, but I'm very interested in Wisconsin. With Luke Fickell's second year, I wonder if he's going to be able to kind of do something. And because he's already changed that offense, he let them know, hey, we're not just fucking running the ball 55 times a game with a fullback. We're gonna throw the fucking ball. We're gonna get some shit around. Their signing class, if you don't count the new Big Ten schools, was like third in the Big Ten after Ohio State, Michigan. Obviously, they're underneath USC and Washington also. But that's the spring game I'm excited for, just to see kind of what he's doing. Just to be interested in football, not to do, everything else.
Chris, before I just skip you, it's Texas, right?
It's Texas, but not necessarily spring games. But I'm also really interested in.
I'm just saying,
State does this season.
Okay, all right.
Mainly just because I want to see the drama at head coach, and if there's a change there, being that they brought in Chip.
Yikes! The Cowboys will hire fucking Ryan Day.
Other than Ole Miss and Colorado, I also want to see Ohio State, but I just want to see them crumble and just burn. Because Judkins was a bitch and ran up there. Pussy. Can't run in the SEC. Fuck you.
See, you can't do that. You can't say he's the best back in the nation. And then he was. And you're like,
he left. Trash. Couldn't take it. Fuck him. What are you going to do, Billy?
He ran very well against the SEC.
Yeah, I know, but not no more. He ain't there. We don't give a fuck about him, bro. Fuck him. I don't wish no injuries on nothing like that, but I hope they just suck. And I hope Ryan Day.
Let me add one more. Yeah, probably. And then Chip's just gonna be like, "Oh, hey, I'm already here." I'm really excited to see. I just had them on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, I'm excited. I got something while you're thinking.
Go ahead, Matt.
UMass is going to the MAC, so when Central Michigan plays UMass, it'll say "come ass."
Also,
Flawless.
KD just passed Shaq on the all-time scoring list, so now he's 8th.
Oh God.
So there's something. Nobody care.
Yeah.
All right.
I fucking hate Kevin Durant. I just
real quick, Billy. Nick Saban says the NIL ruined college football. Are we agreeing? Or are we just saying, all right, Nick, you just get with the times? I'm gonna start with Chris.
If we remember back when I came on
Chris,
the show
hold
last
on
year,
before you start, because I don't know. Is that chicken on your lip or you got a lip ring?
All that chicken on a biscuit.
Maybe that wasn't that chicken spice.
I've been looking at that shit for like 15 minutes, like not wanting to say nothing, but then you got close to the camera. And
it might have been a piece of broccoli, actually. I've been munching on some broccoli.
I wanted to be like, Mo.
Mo. You know what's funny?
Back to the question.
I had a fucking speck on Chris's lip too, because I was like, "Oh yeah, what is that?" And then he moved, and I was like, "Where'd it go?" That was wild. Yeah, my bad, Chris. It's the question.
Back when I got on the show last year, I had mentioned that the college football game was becoming way more like the NFL game, with the NIL shit basically being free agency in college football. And I think, depending on what you mean by is it ruining college football? I think it's making it closer to the pro game. So if you think that's ruining it, then yes, it's being ruined. And I think that's where Nick Saban was tired of it in the interview you had with the Congress, or I don't know if it was an interview, whatever the particular name of it was, the discussion he had. He basically said, like, he was going to these players talking about, like, hey, this is what we need to do to get ready for next year. And they were like, yeah, fuck all that, coach. Where's my money and where's my playing time? And to me, like, that sounds exactly what Nick had to deal with when he was in the NFL, aside from not being able to control the players he brought in. And he just doesn't want to deal with that shit. Like, he wants to coach, teach, and develop. He doesn't want to deal with all the business side of the shit from that aspect. And I think that's what college football is becoming. It's becoming NFL light, literally, in every sense of the word.
I think, me personally, I like it and I don't like it. I like it because if you like that, yeah, get your chicken, man. Because this is what I'm looking at. What if you, like Billy, say, you just want to get to the dance. You don't want to get none at the end of the night, bro. What if they just want to go to college, get this NIL money, get their degree, and be like, yeah, done that shit in college. I was good at it, but I don't have no aspirations to just get hit for the rest of my life. Well, now they got some change and a degree, so I ain't mad at that. But what's crazy is some of these big name stars, and I know that's why Nick was mad, lazy as fuck, don't really love the game, but expect to just get high praises. I don't think Nick can stand by that. So I get that, because shout out to Butler. You know, he a Bama fan, but he was like, bro, these boys out here don't give a fuck about the game no more. That's why we losing like this. Bro, look at the drop off in Alabama. Perfect. Look at the drop off from Alabama from when this NIL shit got big to before. Who was beating Alabama
in the national championship and in the game before the national championship in the last 2 years?
Yeah, but I'm talking about, look at the mistakes they was making, like especially this year.
Yeah.
Look how many mental mistakes they made against Michigan. How many mental mistakes was they making at Alabama before this NIL shit? That wasn't happening, bro. And Nick could be like, bro, I'll replace you. The person I replace you with gonna want more money than you. And the NIL, and then on the flip side, I don't think it's that bad because everybody not getting money. Like, everybody's not good enough to get NIL money.
Yeah. So how do you think that plays in the locker room, though?
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a good and a bad, because, like, you got, so, I don't know. Say you got Shedeur in there, you got a fucking Richie Millie on, but one of them offensive linemen, actually,
he got a Velcro watch.
Yeah. And he's just like, why the fuck I'm gonna block for this rich motherfucker, man? I'm gonna be an accountant, go work at my dad's store. I just wanted to play football to get my degree. So you can say that, bro, because it's levels to that NIL shit. Like, Of course, your quarterback, if he like that, he gonna get the most money out of everybody. I don't care if you're a receiver, running back. If you're a quarterback, you getting paid because that's the most marketable player on the field. Quarterback, easy. So I don't know. I don't know, Matt. You've been itching at the bit, licking your mustache. What you got? What you think?
I don't know what the question was.
Gonna pass out. How do you feel about what Nick Saban said?
That ruined it. College football?
Yeah.
I mean, if the greatest coach of college football history, next to Jim Harbaugh, said that, then I believe him.
See, I was gonna go with what you said until you said that next to shit. It's terrible. Billy, how you feel? Man, I gotta get you live.
So no, I've been patiently waiting for my time. I was thinking I was going last anyway. I think, like everyone has said, I think two things can be true. I think this is absolutely ruining college football, but I can also be happy for the young men making the money that they're making, because you're never going to be able to make that much money, especially for the cats that aren't going to be good enough to go in the high rounds in the NFL. Because you can make good NIL money and be a projected 7th round pick, undrafted rookie free agent, right? But Tonio said it the best. I can make this money and then just get out and never be fucking hit ever again in my life, which is a crazy thing to think about, because everyone always thinks, oh, it's all about money. I want to get to the NFL and make literally every penny that I can make. Now, let me get to the bad part. I do think it creates, Tonio, you said, AB said the same thing. It creates laziness. And I think it creates weak men, because you can't handle adversity, because you know that there's a safety net. Oh, I'll go play, instead of playing for Alabama, I'm going to go play for Bowling Green and go make a fuck ton of money over there without ever having adversity ever. And I think later on in life, not to be the old man and, get off my porch or anything, but I think later in life, that is going to do a huge disservice to young men, to when they actually hit adversity, they're not going to have a single clue what to do. I think there's no way there's no way it's just a name, image, likeness. When they're paying you, just a booster's paying you to come play. That's not an NIL. It's not a name, image, likeness, because you're not doing the car salesman, like the one kid who has the jet dealership or whatever. Like, that's kind of cool. We can all do that. But where is this quote unquote NIL money coming from when it's just from a booster to make sure you come play for me or play for my school? It just gets a little watered down, and it's not that it's unfair, because there's never been a fair advantage in college football technically, because you'll get a Nick Saban who's going to be like, hey, do you want to go to the league or what? And that's where it's going to be.
And just to put it on there, last thing, and we can move on. Who wants to win? Like do you even give a fuck about winning? Because like with the NIL, you let schools like Michigan win a national championship.
Well, so here's the thing. So I was going to say,
no offense, Matt.
Huh?
No offense, Matt,
because he was going to sleep. But I was going to bring up Michigan. I think the reason Michigan won the national championship is because every one of those players wanted to win a national championship. It wasn't about the little things. It was about winning, and everyone that came back, and they wanted to win a fucking title. And that was the whole thing.
So, yeah. So before Billy passes out on us, last few things, we'll wrap it up. Not too early upsets. Billy just got a few games for us.
Go ahead.
The first one, I don't know. I only got 3 so far. That's worthy. Ohio State over Michigan. Is this the year that they get them, or does Chip just move in there smoothly and take over? Michigan brought back who? Dylan Edwards. That's gonna be Donovan, whatever his name is. He gonna be the feature back?
Of course he is.
Trash.
And you're gonna see a white guy running the football this year too. Cole Cabana.
The wrestler?
Yeah.
So nobody thinks they get upset. Probably not.
I think Sharon Moore is going to do very, very well at Michigan. I don't think Ohio State beats them.
Our defense is almost exactly the same.
What about
they lost that great corner, Rod Smith? Rod
Smith was a receiver for the Broncos on like.
What are we talking about here?
The corner from Michigan, Matt.
No, Will Johnson, he's still there.
He's not that good.
We lost Mikey Sandstill and a transfer from UMass. Little plug from earlier. But then our secondary is the same. And then Keon Sabb went to Alabama for no reason. That's the only guy we lost in the
To make
portal.
money. There's a reason.
He's dumb. So thank you.
Where are birds chirping at? Mississippi?
Literally, there's one right by my garage right now.
Shoot it.
Yeah, we can hear it. That's why he asked.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, yeah.
All right, the next one, Michigan again. Lincoln Riley and the boys coming to Michigan. What we think about that?
Michigan beats the dog fuck out of USC.
Who the fuck
USC
is starting
not-
for USC now?
USC is not ready.
What's that quarterback name? He's not sorry.
He's not.
That's
He's
all
a
you need
five-star.
to know. What's his name? He don't got a
Sorry,
name yet,
John.
evidently.
Sorry, John. And the last one, Billy. First of all, you know I gotta do this. Fuck Notre Dame. Shout out to Mitch. Shout out to Richie. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Over there in Rhoda.
You have a different number. I didn't text you happy birthday. I'm
The
sorry.
worst people I know are Notre Dame fans.
And Frank, didn't forget about you. Shout out to y'all. But does Texas A&M come alive and beat Notre Dame this year, or do they
Absolutely.
lose?
Come alive.
Well, they've
That's
been
like
dead
asking
for-
if two snails
Ain't
can
no
win a
coming
race.
in Notre Dame now.
Fuck.
Them nun
Oh,
cunts
fine.
dry as a bone.
Yeah, A&M over Notre Dame also.
Is it a new bone? Old bone?
Hey, man.
New or old, they still dry.
Could be a soup bone.
Billy, we gotta get up out of here,
Action.
man. Chris talking about nuns and shit. Matt trying to figure it out. It's time to go.
No, this was a great show. I thought we really squeezed the fuck out of the lemon on this one also. Thought it was a great show. Everyone thought I was passing out.
I'll
'cause I'm
squeeze your
drunk.
lemon, brother.
Whatever that means, Matt. Exactly what you said. Yes.
Boomer. That's what you are. You're a boomer.
Probably. Yes, bingo. But it's been a great show.
Tag sketch in the video, brother.
Are you just doing broadcast, boys? What are you doing?
I hate that
Calm
you guys
down,
don't-
Anchorman.
I hate that you guys don't know this, and I need to find younger friends.
Yeah.
After this, go just Google sketch, and then you'll know.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
That's okay.
I'm
Anyway, aside from that, Chris, are you excited for your meeting? Are you not going to be late, dude? It's already like 10 something.
No, dude, it's not a meeting. I just got to go in and make my shit look good.
He's got a bidet waiting on him.
I've heard they're awesome. But yeah, let's get out of here. Antonio's been saying it.
Peace.
Appreciate it.